Hey everyone, so today I want to talk about mental health. This is something I like to talk about quite a bit on this channel. So if you're new here, definitely subscribe because I like to talk about mental health. If not every week, almost every week. So yeah, definitely subscribe. But today I mostly want to talk about how to take care of your mental health, especially as an ongoing thing, because I feel like sometimes it can be easy to forget if you're just busy and you're going with life and you're going through your day-to-day activities and your to-do lists with work or school or both, also balancing family and personal projects that you want to work on. Sometimes it's hard to remember to just slow down and take care of yourself. I think sometimes we just need reminders. So these are a few things that I like to do, and maybe you will like to do them as well, but let's go ahead and get started. Something that I like to do first thing in the morning, and I actually found out about this from Unjaded Jade. I really love her YouTube channel. But the first thing that she does in the mornings is just check in with yourself. And this is something that I've started doing in the mornings before I even get out of bed. It's the very, very first thing that I do, other than roll over and say hi to Stevie and Kyle. Like, I will just, and especially before I grab my phone, because I've been trying to eliminate my phone usage, because my screen time has been going up, and I don't like that. But I just like to check in with myself first thing in the morning, just seeing what my mood is and seeing how I'm feeling. Sometimes I notice that I might not be in the best mood. Sometimes I notice I might feel a sense of dread because I know the day is going to be a big day. I have a lot to do. I have a lot on my plate. But I like to try to eliminate that if I can. I like to try to solve the problems, or what I think are problems, kind of closer to the beginning of the day. So if I have a monster to-do list and I feel that weight on me, I like to notice that and also take care of managing things a little bit better. So not getting maybe everything done in a single day, which is my problem. I like to try to do that on a daily basis, and it's like, wow, I need to get better at that. I need to just spread out tasks throughout the week and upcoming weeks, so it's not just a monster load of things every day. So the first thing, again, is just checking in with myself and seeing how I'm feeling, and then moving on from there. I like to have a good breakfast, something that's just more well balanced and just makes me feel really good. And I notice when I take care of my body first thing in the morning, I just feel so good. Physically, mentally, emotionally, it just feels good to have a good meal for breakfast, and also taking care of my mind. I love meditating, and this is something, if I don't do first thing in the morning, I will forget to do it and I won't do a meditation that day. It's very likely that that would happen. It also helps me to get outside, and I have my small dog Stevie. I love to walk him. But these are, again, kind of small things that end up having big results. If I don't eat breakfast, I'm gonna feel awful. It's not a good way to start the day, because I feel physically drained if I don't eat breakfast, which obviously makes sense. And even if I'm not feeling that hungry in the morning, I still make the effort to eat something that's good, something that's healthy. So lately my go-to has been making smoothies, because it's quick, it's easy, I'm gonna feel good, and it's just a no-fuss breakfast. Just throwing things in my blender that I know make me feel good and taste good, and then I can just grab that and go sit and meditate and sip on my smoothie and my coffee or whatever. But the next thing that I make an effort to do is talk to my therapist. I do this each week. I actually see my therapist Wednesdays at 6 p.m. And I've been seeing my therapist for a little over 2 years now. She's a good one, and we talk about a lot. But I think it's very important to be able to talk to someone. I also take Zoloft, and that is something that has really boosted me from since I started taking it months ago. I started taking Zoloft last year, and that has really, really helped me. So therapy and medication has gone a long way with me. And there's a website that you guys can go to online that actually helps you with this. If you're someone looking for possibly medication, if you're looking to talk to a therapist, or possibly both, that is a great resource that will offer you support and help you figure out what you need to just feel your best.
And WellNight offers same-day doctor consultation, therapy, and medication from the comfort of your own home. They make anxiety and depression treatments simple and affordable, and they believe that your mental health is their priority. Their mission is to make high-quality mental health care affordable to everyone. They also offer different payment plans, and WellNight brings you access to doctor calls, therapy, and prescription medication if you need it. They also offer video doctor appointments from anywhere. There's a supportive community and also a dedicated care team, and their goal is to make mental health care accessible to all, regardless of insurance coverage or zip code.
So I'll link Well Night down below so you guys can check them out. But again, I just think that's a great online resource that you guys can definitely take advantage of. Something else I like to do to keep in track of my mental health is just journaling. I think journaling is a great way to just write out whatever your thoughts are, whatever you're feeling, and just put it down on paper. And that's a good way to also like kind of vomit words. It's also great for me to be able to list down goals that I have for, you know, the next week or the next upcoming few months. Things that I want to be working on if I'm realizing that I'm unhappy with where I am right now in my life. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, what am I unhappy with. A couple years ago, I realized that I wanted to quit alcohol. I didn't know if I would become the sober person that I am today. I wasn't sure about it. I was just kind of sober curious, and that was something that I was unhappy with in my life. I knew that ultimately later down the line that I wanted to give up alcohol, and that has helped my mental health so much, is not consuming alcohol. I also quit smoking a little over 3 years ago, actually more than a little over 3 years ago. I'm at 3 years and like 160 days that I quit, so that's really awesome. And I think it's harder to stay mindful if you have alcohol in your system. So limiting that, and then taking it out completely has really, really helped me. Another thing I like to do is exercise. This is something that is harder to keep up with, I think, but if you just make maybe a commitment to working out maybe like 2, 3, 4 times a week or something like that, keep a range open, because before I would feel bad about it if I didn't stick to a specific goal. I'm like really strict on myself and I'm not sure why, but when I kept a very strict workout schedule and I didn't stick to it and I realized I wasn't really happy with that schedule, I am so much better with saying I'm going to work out 3 to 4 times a week. If I get 3 workouts in, that's great. If I get 4 workouts in, wow, look at that. It just feels good. And staying consistent with it helps so much with everything else. Like when I am consistent with workouts, I again am physically and emotionally and mentally just better off, because I think it's a confidence booster. On top of that, it helps me with sleep. It helps me keep in track of not eating junk, because doing more workouts makes me not want to eat fast food. Working out helps me want to just stick with healthy eating. And once I am consistent with working out each week, I find that I kind of look forward to the next workout. Even though I may not like it while I'm doing it, I feel so much better after finishing a workout. And it just is fueling for me for the rest of my day. It just makes me feel so good. So these are things that I like to do to keep track of my mental health. And I think, again, we just need reminders, like these subtle reminders, or even making notes for yourself, like, hey, don't forget to do this. I think that can be so helpful, because sometimes it is easy to just go about your life and forget to take care of yourself. So things that go on my daily to-do list are definitely meditating, and on days that I do a workout, mostly it's been yoga. Especially recently, I just have been loving yoga, and also reading. I find reading it just makes me feel so good. So that's definitely something I like to put on my daily list. But definitely let me know what you guys like to do in the comment section down below, and check out Well Night, because again, I think that's just a great resource for anyone. And that link will be below. It'll be the first one that you see in the description bar. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, bye.